Hey y'all, so I'm back with another story time. And this story time happened almost a year ago, okay? And I was taking shrooms. Now, mind y'all, I take shrooms. Most recently, I haven't been taking shrooms because I'm scared of the fentanyl, baby, because they put fentanyl in everything. So now I don't be wanting to smoke, take shrooms. I don't do drugs, but the most I would really do is like smoke a blunt or take shrooms. And I would take a shroom before I smoke blunt. But now that I've heard two people dying off of the shrooms, it's like, why I gotta put that on everything? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to have no parts in that, so y'all be scared, okay? But let me tell you, if I was to take it for y'all, like start taking it again, I would need to get them from the Native Americans who wrote the shit off their reservation. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nothing from these streets because these streets be trying to kill you. And baby, I have a life waiting ahead for me. I'm living like now, and I have way is like extraordinary like waiting ahead of me that I need to see. So I don't want to be taking her early off some freaking fentanyl. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be careful. Y'all do take things. Just make sure you trust and you know it's a reliable source. You know, because you don't want none of that, y'all. Um, yeah, y'all. So let's get into it. Okay. So yeah, I was working at this job. Y'all, and I rarely be working jobs because y'all know I be dancing and modeling and whatnot. But sometimes, you be needing to get ahead. So I'm gonna give me a little job for a minute, especially last year. 2023, I don't know about y'all. 2023 was a rough year. It was a very eye-opening, awakening year. Like a lot of lessons were learned 2023. You know what I'm saying? So I had to go give me a little job because I had a lot going on. So I had to give me a little job. So it was a cross dock, y'all. So it kind of like a warehouse environment, but it wasn't a warehouse. It was a cross dock, and we drove forklifts. I ended up being a lead, and I worked on the computer. You know, when I did end up leaving the job, I was on the computer or whatever. But when I first got there, I was driving forklifts, and that's like the basically the majority of the job is folks coming to drive forklifts. So yeah, a lot of different characters work at these type of jobs because it's not much requirement to get in, and it was overnight shift. Y'all know overnight shift be crazy if anybody be working overnight shift because like it's overnight shift. People come to overnight shift because they probably needing to like work out a schedule with whatever type of life they got going on. Which while I was there, what are we strange characters, y'all? So basically, y'all, I had met this friend, okay? And I met this friend, we ended up getting real close. We was talking for a while, whatever the case may be, y'all. And he was a hood nigga, okay? He was a hood nigga. And he ain't know much, he ain't know nothing about spirituality and stuff like that. So, one day, y'all, it was his boy. We're not even gonna say his name, y'all, because he kind of known in Atlanta on the east side. So we're not gonna say his name. But, he always had the good shit with him. He always carried his backpack. He always had the good shit with him. My mind you, I don't do drugs, so I didn't really know. I knew that he was that, but I never knew what he had and inquired about anything with him because I don't do drugs. So, but everybody, this my y'all, he had these shrooms, okay? And he ended up taking the shrooms himself. So this put him, y'all know when y'all take shrooms, shroom open you up spiritually, okay? It starts in your chest, like it starts in your chest, and it feel like your chest go, like it opens up, and you be like you feel other people's energy, y'all. It amplifies happiness, sadness, it amplifies your feelings and your thoughts. Like that's why when you take shrooms, you have to be in a good state of mind. Because taking a bad state of mind, baby, you're going down a dark rabbit hole. So don't do that. But like, okay, so it opened, girl. Yeah, it probably like opened him up to be more like, Sherry, everybody get some, okay? Because y'all, this man started giving it out on the dock. Now, mind y'all, most of these people on the dock was like drug heads. Like I ain't gonna lie, it was some people that get like heroin and stuff like that on the dock, alcoholics, all types of stuff on the dock, okay? So a lot of people was like, oh yeah, we want some. So everybody got some, y'all. He was just passing it out to everybody, y'all. And mind y'all, it was like he made so much money off the bags earlier in the day that he was just like, man, it's an extra bag. Y'all can get some. So he passed that out to folks. He was cool with. So y'all, which was like everybody on the dock because, like I said, he was the dealer of the dock at the time. Okay. So, so my friend hitting against one y'all, and it's like, yo, what man, whatever. I was like, nah, I don't just take stuff for anybody, everybody, whatever the case I be, whatever. Okay, cool, boom. So, yeah. So mom was like, yeah. Sometimes we used to get off early. So this night, y'all, we got off early at 3 a.m. Okay, y'all. This night was the night when we had the blue moon. Y'all remember the blue moon? I want to say this was like in October, like September, October. That time we had the blue moon, y'all. It was a full moon, but y'all know it was blue. It was the blue moon. It was amplified, y'all. It was so pretty. Okay, it was that night. We got off at 3 a.m., y'all. So he was just like, you want to come over and chill for a little bit? So I'm like, yeah, okay, I'll come over and chill for a little bit. So yeah, we just sit in the car and like talk with him. He stayed like exit or two down. So I just followed behind him, went to his house with him. We just stayed out like he stayed like this cul-de-sac. So we just stayed out there and just chilled, talking to whatever. So he was just like, just take one shroom, whatever. He was like, we just stay here till it wear out the boom, whatever. I was like, okay, cool. But yeah, I took the shroom. And like I ate the whole shroom. Now, mind you, I never really ate that much. I only ate like the head or stem. I never ate the head and stem. So I ate, but it was little, so I ate the head and the stem. And he had ate something like earlier there. So yeah, we're talking, blah blah blah. And mind y'all, I got like a gift to me, like niggas like talk to me like basically like vent to me, just talk about all type of stuff. Like I don't know why people feel so comfortable talking to me, but people I would literally be out and about in public and somebody would randomly tell me, my baby dad stole my car today and used on my food stamps stuff. And would randomly get to telling me something like this I used to be at the strip club. Like people would randomly come and be like, oh, my wife, da da da, my mom died today. And in my head I be thinking like, why people feel like intrigued to tell me things like this, but I just feel like I have a welcoming spirit, and sometimes people be needing a listening ear just to let some things out. So I never, like, I don't never tell people no. Like, I listen to them because honestly, if it was me and I ain't had nobody to vent to, I know how they feel. So, so yes, y'all. So I have like a gift for people just be venting to me, especially hood niggas, because I feel like they don't be, I feel like they can vent to nobody, but they always vent to me. Okay, so and mine, like we're in like the church because it's like Glenwood, okay, Glenwood. So, yeah. So anyway, he taking me to blah, blah, blah. Okay, so while he taking me out, I happen to like look out the window, whatever, and I'm listening, but I'm looking out the window, I'm looking at the moon, y'all, and the moon is like so intriguing. I'm just like, dang, like the moon start looking crazy, y'all. So I'm like, damn. I'm like, wait, hold on, wait. I'm like, bro, look at the moon. This shit look crazy, right? And he just like, really not looking because he don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm just like, all right, boom, boom. So boom, y'all, I had to go pee. So I'm like, come on, y'all, we have to go. I had to go pee. So y'all, we go in there. Mind y'all, like, we're really hyped for y'all because the house pitch black dark. And we trying to go downstairs to get to the bathroom. But we yeeking and shit because we finna fall downstairs and break our neck. I don't even know why we was giggling so hard. We was giggling so hard. I guess because it was pitch black. I don't know. Like, why did we just then turn the light on? Like, I don't know. Anyways, y'all, we're hot fuck, okay? So we come back out, y'all. So we stand like, y'all know how y'all like you sit like you standing like on the front of the car, like the trunk of the car. Okay, we stand like that. So y'all, we talking, and I look up, y'all. The moon was so crazy. It was like the moon was so bright, y'all, and it was like a tunnel. Like the more I looked at the moon, the more like a tunnel of light, like came directly to me, like how like it would be if like a spaceship, like I've never seen how a spaceship and that they bring people up to the spaceship like a tunnel of light. It was like that. So y'all, I'm looking, I'm like, no, I'm saying like chill, like he's calling for y'all. So I'm like chill, I'm like look, hold on, shh. Like actually look, guys, I put his head, I'm like look, and he was like, what the fuck, like. Y'all, I'm like, you see it? He's talking about the tunnel of light. I'm like, yes. And y'all, I'm thinking I'm tripping. I'm like, bro, like, is it me? Am I just high for? You can see that shit too. He was like, no, the tunnel light. So y'all, it was like the more we looked into the light, y'all, the more the tunnel got more like significant. Like we could significantly see the tunnel of light going straight to us, like to the moon, to us, the moon to us. So y'all, it was like the more we like stared into it, yeah, it was like our souls was like ascending out of our body. It was like our body started getting weak. Like the body was getting weak. Like it was gonna like drop and like we was gonna go up. Like we was gonna go into the tunnel to the moon. Like that's how we felt. Like the more we looked into it, like the more our energy went up and our bodies got weaker. And all this shit was so crazy. So we're like, so we had to keep like jumping out of it. We like, no. This shit crazy. Like, what if we actually leave our body? So yeah, so we get the tripping, right? Okay, so we're like, oh no, this shit crazy, y'all. So now I'm starting to talk to him like about spirituality. Like he like, what the fuck with that? I'm telling him about spirituality. He was like, bro, like I ain't never experienced no shit like that. I'm like I'm telling him about the moon and energy and your spirit and all that type of stuff. Okay, mind y'all, like we had went on a date earlier that day, so I guess it would be the day before that day because we went on the date, hung out or whatever, went home, got dressed and ready for work, and he went to work, and now we're back to his house chilling. Okay, so y'all, and we went to like Piedmont Park, so it was a Shake Shack that we went to go get something to eat right there at Piedmont Park. And y'all, in the Shake Shack, y'all, it started playing I Watch the Moon. And y'all, we get to sing me, y'all, because, you know, it's TikTok song. I'm like, you know that song? Like, it's crazy. We like, yeah. So, boom. So, I was like, bro, remember when we was in the Shake Shack, and it was like, I watch the moon. I'm like, bro, it was a sound. You could be watching the moon. Like, yeah, boom. So, y'all, we get to talking, but y'all, we start getting paranoid, because then it started feeling like, y'all know when y'all get to talking about, like, spirituality and, like, government and conspiracies and shit like that, like it started feeling like you start getting like paranoid and now you feel like folk listening to you and shit. You know what I'm saying? We had to throw the phones in the car, we had to go, like we felt like folk watching the shit, so we just had to like get out the car. We had to come out that cul-de-sac, we had to throw the phones in the car with them because we just like hell no, like we don't mind listening to shit like this because all this shit got to say so crazy. Okay, so yeah, we're like, okay, we finna walk, like it was a cul-de-sac, it was like a street, it was like a more of a main street in the neighborhood. So we walked out of the cul-de-sac up the street to like the main part of the neighborhood or whatever. And it was like lights out there, so we felt more comfortable because it was dark as fuck in that cul-de-sac. So we walked out there, y'all. We probably, if anybody had woke up and looked out their window at 3 a.m., probably be like, these some fucking crackheads. Like, what are they doing? So y'all, we're like, okay, boom, let's try it. Like, let's try to begin, y'all. So did the clouds? Y'all know how the clouds be moving, whatever. So y'all, it kind of felt like it was a veil, like it was like something between us and the moon. Like us in the moon, but the tunnel of light was like our way to go like straight to the moon. But it's like basically how they be like, oh, we could just get to the moon. It didn't feel like that. It felt like it's us, and then there's something between, like it's something between like where the moon is and where we are here on Earth. Okay, it didn't feel like, oh, we can get in a spaceship and we can just go to the moon. It didn't feel like that. Okay, so it was like a veil, but like when the light tunnel came through, it was like the light tunnel pierced through the veil, and our souls, like basically our souls could go to the moon, but physically we could not go to the moon. Did that make sense? Because our physically, like we're here on Earth, and it's like we could not physically leave Earth, but our spirit or our consciousness could go. Okay, so y'all, as soon as we started looking up at the sky again, y'all, the clouds started like moving, like opening up. Like every time we would like focus our energy on the moon, y'all, the clouds would open the fuck up. The clouds would open up, and the clouds would open up, y'all, and then the tunnel of light would come back through, y'all, straight through. So we're like, oh my god, but yeah, like we're tripping. We're like, oh my god, and he tripping for real because he like, bruh, like I ain't never experienced no shit like this. Okay, so boom, so we're like, okay. So then one time we just like, let's just see how far we get. And then like, well, y'all, when our body got so we was like, no, we snapped out of it. And let me tell y'all why I feel like it'd be hard for people to like astro travel and stuff like that, because we be so anchored here on Earth. Every time it was like we was gonna just release and just leave our body, it was like we'll have a thought. Me personally, I'll have a thought about Earth, like, oh, I got work tomorrow. Oh, my baby gotta go to school tomorrow. Oh, well, what about this? Oh, well, if I leave, my body's gonna fall into the street. Like, and I think that's what be like when people tell y'all to meditate and clear your mind so you can like astro travel and meditate and things of that nature and go to other dimensions and stuff like that. Yeah, I feel like that be the meditation part and the clearing your mind part, because as long as you're sitting here thinking about shit on Earth, your mind ain't gonna be clear enough for you to leave. You know what I'm saying? Because you're still anchored here by your thoughts about earthly things, worldly things, okay? So they started being very clear to me, like, okay, I see, like, we be anchored here by worldly things, earthly things, you know? So, I kept thinking about stuff like that, y'all, so we just could not go, but y'all, we tried it again, y'all, okay, boom. So we're seeing like this shit is wild, okay? So we're like, this shit is crazy, but we just cannot go tonight. Like we're just like, we kept saying like, we're gonna try to get another night, we're gonna try to get another night where we can actually go. Like, we're gonna try to get another night, we can actually go, we just can't go tonight because basically we got earthly worldly things that we gotta handle. We don't know like how long we'll be there, like what happened to our bodies if we consciously leave our bodies, like everybody gonna follow them in the street, like what's gonna happen? Like, you know? So we can go. So yeah, we walking back to the house. Y'all, a face was in the sky, okay? A face was in the sky. But the face looked like something scary, okay? The face looked like a demon or alien, scary demon, scary monster, whatever. So I'm like, look at the face. I'm like, oh my god. And we were like, that shit look kind of scary, like a demon or some shit. I'm like, right. I'm like, but no. I'm like, what if it's only scary to us because TV, television, the news, stories told us these type of faces are scary. Like that, it's been told to us. And you know how children are not afraid of stuff that's scary to us because children don't know to be afraid of shit like that because it ain't scary until you tell somebody like, oh no, they're scared. Like how children don't pick up a spider, but they don't know to be scared of the spider because we have to tell them like, oh no, the spider is scary. The spider can bite you. The spider can jump. You know what I'm saying? But they don't know to go be scared of the spider until we tell them. I'm just like, well, what if it's only scary to us? Because we have been taught that faces that look like this is scary. But it's not really scary. It's a normal face, but television, stories, you know, done told us that this face is supposed to be scary. And it's probably something nice. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, when I tell y'all the face that, and y'all, the mouth, cheese, and it was like a million fucking teeth in the mouth. It was like a million fucking teeth in the mouth. We said, oh shit. Y'all, I'm like, let me see his smell. He's with that motherfucking smile. I said, yes. Y'all, I promise you, y'all, when I said that shit, the motherfucking face smile, y'all. The motherfucking face smile. Y'all. I said, what the fuck? And it's crazy because I'm like, am I tripping? But he's seeing it with me. And I'm like, bro, we got two separate brains. Ain't no way this shit ain't real. Ain't no way that I'm seeing it and you're seeing it. Like, we're both seeing this shit. We're both seeing this shit. Like, there's no motherfucking way that we're both seeing this shit if it ain't real. So y'all like we're tripping like, oh my god, it smelled. So at this point, y'all, we get back in the car. We're like, y'all, we're real high. Like we're tripping because some crazy shit done happened that we never experienced before. But we know we real high. But we know that this shit that we're seeing is real. Like, you know what I'm saying? He kept saying like, I'm glad I'm experiencing this with you because if I was to tell anybody else, like my homeboys some shit, they'd be like, bro, you crazy, you tripping. Like they would never believe me. I'm like, bro, I'm glad I'm experiencing it with somebody else in general because I got a few friends that'll believe me because they own it. You know what I'm saying? We know it's real. Even though it still sounded crazy to them, they were like, shit, we can't say it wasn't real because, you know what I'm saying, we went there. Like, shit like that actually is experienced. You know what I'm saying? But I cannot tell a regular person. Like, I cannot tell a regular person, like, my mom, she's very, like, you know, she is 6-some years old. You know, that generation, they got them. Mentally, spiritually, they got them. You know, and the ones that are able to let their children, let them break free of them shackles, God bless. Like, but the ones who cannot break free of them shackles, like, God bless too. Like, God help them because it's just like, bro, you don't know what's going on. Like, I could never tell somebody like my mom like that because she would be like, you need to go to the mental facility. I'm going to call the folks on you. Like, or we're going to take you to church and cast the demon out of you. Like, you know, I can never tell nobody like that type of stuff. But it's just like people that might be a little open-minded. Like, I definitely shared. Because I just like, these young's crazy, y'all. And they, you know, and like I said, it's been a year, y'all. And I've been wanting to tell this story, like, publicly here, like on YouTube or TikTok. But, yeah, I just, I didn't, because I didn't know like how it would be perceived, or if them folks would be watching. Like I ain't know. I'm just like, bruh, I see people telling like, open spiritual minded things, and Joy, don't shadow your story because you worry about what other people think, or you scared. Like, no, tell your story. Tell your story, because you don't know who else might experience something like that, and they didn't have nobody to talk to be like, oh my god, I thought I was tripping, but you experienced this too. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, y'all. So anyway, y'all, we went to go like chill out or whatever, because y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Like the time was moving so crazy. Like y'all, it seemed like that we've been out there for like 3 hours, and only like 15 minutes have been passed by. We're like, what the fuck? Like, I know spiritual time is different. Like the universe time is different than like earthly time. You know, so so when your third eye's open, time be moving different, y'all. I swear, it felt like we was outside for like 3 hours, only 15 minutes went by. Boom, like we're like, oh my god, it's just only 4:30. We're like, all this stuff that happened is only 4:30. Like, what the hell? So yeah, so we sat in the car, and I think we kind of like closed our eyes for a minute because we were just real high, y'all. And I was just like, I gotta go pick up my baby so I can take him to my baby's my best friend, and I go to work. So pick up my baby so I can take him to school in the morning. But I was just real high, y'all. Mind y'all, now I stay on the west side. Well, my best friend stayed on the west side, and I was on the east side. Again, okay? So, I had to drive back. We're high. Y'all, we getting there. We're from the car. Like, we leave at like 6:30. Y'all, we get in that car. Baby, it seemed like the longest fucking ride back to that house. Like, y'all, and it was like, I had to focus so hard. Y'all, we looked up, the moon was like right there. Like, the moon was like tunnel vision right there. Like, I couldn't look up because he's like, oh my gosh, the moon, the moon. I'm like, I can't look at the moon because I feel like I look at the moon, I'm a crash. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't look at the moon. Yeah, I had to just look straight, y'all. But I was looking straight, y'all, and I was driving fine. You know what I'm saying? I was focusing. I was driving fine, y'all. But it just seemed like it took a fucking hour to get there. Like, an hour, 30 minutes. And, like, it really was on, like, a 25-minute drive. But it was like, I'm telling y'all, time moves so differently. Like, it moves so differently. So, it was like, oh, my goodness. Like, okay, well, I'm never driving high again because that was crazy. But, yeah. I said I wanted to do it again on like another special moon night, but this time I wanted to be out in the open. Out in the open where I could actually astro project freely, not worried about no earthly things. I already had everything taken care of, babysitter, whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying, took off, whatever the case may be. Even though I don't work no more. But and then I'm somewhere like, I don't know, maybe somebody got like a truck, we in the back of the truck. So if we leave our body or whatever, even though the time moves differently, so if we probably get back to our body in time, and nobody will notice anything. So it's that. But even if we leave our body, like our body stay somewhere, you know what I'm saying, that we not worry about like nobody finding like, oh, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying. So I want to do it again, y'all, but I just have to wait till like another special moon night, like when the moon is actually like projected out at us and times energy. Like a Capricorn moon is coming up on the 21st. I think I just read. You know, I don't know. I might do it then. Y'all might do it then. But y'all, that was not my first time taking shrooms, but that was like one of the times that I really took a trip. Like I took a trip. That was a very mind-opening, awakening, eventful trip that I took, and it has me intrigued, and I really want to actually take the trip, like go for real. You know what I'm saying? I think that was just like a peek into it, but I feel like it's some shit beyond, beyond that veil, and I'm intrigued to go. If y'all experienced anything like that, or y'all actually took the trip out from Earth, y'all tell me. Like, if y'all ever astro projected, like in an instance like that, or just astro projected in general, y'all tell me about it. Like, tell me y'all, because I'm very intrigued. Like, for me to experience something like that with somebody, so now I know I'm not crazy, or it never really happened because somebody sat here and experienced it with me. Like, it's crazy, and I just wanted to share my story. And if y'all have any similar experiences, tell me about it. Um, tips or anything, or you know, I just want to basically like build me a little community, a little spiritual community or whatever, because you know everybody not on the same frequency, so it's nice to find like minded people, So that's my story time about the shrooms and stuff, y'all. Like I said, that wasn't my first time, but that was like a core memory time for sure. So if y'all have like stories or instances that y'all want to share with me, comments below, please share them. Please share them. Y'all want to like talk, hit me up on my Instagram. Follow my platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. My YouTube, I'm starting to grow my YouTube now. My TikTok's at 90K. I usually do like my dancing and hair and stuff there. I think I'm changing this to like story time and like podcast talks because I like to do that. So I think that's what I'm changing this YouTube to. Not think that's what I'm changing my YouTube to. And then my Instagram is more of like that's how I promote myself, get my jobs with dancing and modeling. So I really had like different communities on my different platforms. But yeah, y'all. So that's my story about the shrooms, and I hope y'all liked it. And I'll be back with another story next week. See y'all.